Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Mike's inside the room. We'll set an embargo towards the end for 10:30 p.m. this evening. We'll start with Naz PLP, please.
Good afternoon, Pep. Hope you're well. Crystal Palace next. Good team. What are the dangers? What are the challenges your team will face tomorrow evening?
Always has been very good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So always had been a tough games since Patrick Vieira or Roy Hodgson especially, and now Oliver. They have a final, European final, so maybe struggle a little bit in the Premier League with a lot of changes. Manager is leaving, announced for a long time ago, and maybe they were not consistent, but the quality is there, the pattern is there, and yeah, next one.
You mentioned Oliver. Just sum up his contribution to that football club and what he's brought to the Premier League, because it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Well, in Germany, make an incredible job, and experienced manager, and no doubts. So, top team with had in the past with Olise, Mateta, with Eze, Wharton, with Marc. So, Munoz, the clear patterns, really, really good, tough to beat, and always have been. But still, we are there.
In terms of pressure, where is the pressure now with results, how they've gone? Is it up here? Is it down there? Is there no pressure on you guys? Is it just a case of doing what you need to do?
The same one, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days ago, 1 week, 2 weeks, same one.
Hi, Pep. West Ham manager Nuno said on Sunday the rules have changed regarding what goes on in the box, and says everyone feels confused. Are you clear on what the rules are in the box at the moment?
He's not the right person to ask to me. What he said in the past, so it's a question for the referees, for what they decide, not me.
It seems like VAR's taking the genuine emotion away from the game, where fans are having to wait for the celebrations, a goal might be taken away. How does football get that authenticity back?
VAR is not installed the last weekend, so it's already for many years here. We adapt, we know it, and everybody knows it.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned Crystal Palace's European final. They've still got to play. That's a few days after they play Arsenal on the last day of the season. Are you concerned at all that they may play a weakened team in that game? And if so, is that their right to do so?
They are so professional, the teams. Crystal Palace will play top against us. We saw Leeds yesterday against the Spurs, how even being out of the relegation battle, so they are in Premier League again, how they compete. We played here against Aston Villa in the past, or West Ham, nothing to play, and it was how difficult it was, so I'm pretty sure they will do the best, knowing that, of course, they have the final 3 days later.
Can I ask you about Marc Guehi as well? You bought him from Crystal Palace a few months ago. What has impressed you most about him, working with him every day?
I said 1 week later, since arrived, so incredible sign. He's focused in every single detail in the game, in his private life, to be a professional is an unbelievable sign for this club. So we are really pleased. His behavior, how he accepts the bad moments, how he turn around immediately. That defined the big players in the big club. So, and really pleased. So we're so. Yeah, I said many times.
Hi, Pep. Can I just check on Rodri, please?
Better. We'll see training this afternoon. Yeah, better.
Okay, and Kusanov, how is he?
Better as well. Okay. Yeah, have a tough knock against Beto in Everton. Yeah, it's better.
Any concerns about either of them for the cup final?
No. We arrived good in terms of the squad.
Pep, as much as you've got to concentrate on yourselves, obviously you need Arsenal to drop points to win the Premier League title. That's obvious. So how does the way the game ended in the Arsenal match against West Ham, how does that affect the mood amongst the players?
I didn't see the players since yet. Always I give day off.
So how did it affect your mood when you saw the goal?
Crystal Palace.
Then not given?
Crystal Palace. And thinking what we have to do to always, I learned from my career as a manager, that what you cannot control is forget about it, is to do better. what we have not done better this season to arrive in better position to fight from the Premier League, that we are still fighting, and Crystal Palace.
We've spoken about Crystal Palace's potential rotation. What about the way you are thinking about the Palace game, given you have an FA Cup final coming a few days later?
Yeah, it's not a problem for that game. We arrive 4 days and a half. So, but of course, after 3 days we travel London, and after come back in Bournemouth, and so of course 3 days. I have to think about it. Yeah.
So the embargo there for 10:30 p.m. this evening. Someone to start, please. Someone to start, please, guys.